Okay, so just, we are groomed in different ways and we're taught different things, and our brains are consumed with the belief of what we've been taught, and so because of that, if I was raised as this tomboy, well, I can't really say that because I did have the best of both worlds. I am a girly tomboy, so mama definitely made sure that the lady liking me and my grandma did their best. So let me just move forward. If I was raised as, so I have Latino in my blood too. My dad is from Cuban descendant and Nigerian, and so if I'm raised in a Latino, if I'm raised as Latina and I'm clearly African American in the standards of my society, me saying that I am Latina is like, right, where, and so, because it's all about perception of what is being seen. If I was groomed in that's what I was groomed in. If I was groomed at being in a Caucasian environment, everything we did was eat the same way Europeans ate, or anything to that magnitude that would constitute of, okay, I only know how to be Caucasian. Well, clearly I'm not Caucasian at all. I was using the Latina, but it is part of my heritage, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. But I got some Irish blood for real, but I don't think you see it at all. So if I was raised as totally being Irish, white Irish, you would go to you're not white, right? And I mark the box white. I got a friend that does that. She's a minority, and you can't tell her different because of where she's from, so that's the grooming, that's the brainwashing of, this is who you are, you're not that, you're this. Okay, so nevertheless, some of that brainwashing, that long story just to say, some of that brainwashing in my mind has a lot to do with my Christian foundation, and the fact that, I've had a lot of unfortunates happen in my life, just a lot of unfortunate events. And so a lot of things that, Lord, I can write many books and have started and have not finished, but literally. And nevertheless, okay, this driving and talking thing may not work for me. Okay, so there's a trolley, don't want to get hit. All right, so clearly there are some things that I've been introduced to that are hard to let go of. I've been raised in a 2-parent home. A lot of my friends weren't. I only know what it feels like to have 2 parents. Dysfunctional a relationship, but I know what that feels like. I don't know what it's like to live with a single parent. I don't know what the struggle is. I have my own version because I was a single parent, but I wasn't groomed into that. I wasn't taught that. It wasn't introduced to me. So my mindset when it comes to marriage is different. My mindset when it comes to marriage and my Christian beliefs, totally different. My mindset when it comes to a lot of the things that I think God would find disappointment in me is because of what I've seen in my home, what I grew up in the church. My family's in the church because my mom gravitated to the church because of me. And so there's a lot of things that innate, that were just, my gravitation was young. I was very young and not even going to the churches, knowing that I wanted to be a part of God's army. I believed when we weren't even going. I just knew. So there are some belief systems that I have that may not necessarily reflect, that is really beautiful art. There may be some beliefs that may not necessarily reflect what's right, but at the same token, I know that a lot of people are conforming to this world and don't even recognize that they are conforming. And because they're conforming, it really puts a lot of stress and sometimes confusion in my head, because the world is yapping at me, telling me God's not this way, God's not that way, he would never do that, he's not gonna do that. And my spirit man is like, ooh, I don't really know about that, because if I look at the stories in the Bible, people put up with a whole lot. And if that's the case, what kind of God did you get out of reading the Bible? Because right? So I'm up here. I don't even think I have a mask today.